Would you be likely to move some of your investment in energies from the consumer space into the business space?
Actually, the consumer space has grown. There's a lot of confusion about TelstraClear, and perhaps it's an indictment on us and some of our marketing. But we're in 4 different segments. We're in consumer, small enterprise, wholesale, and what we call corporate, large enterprise. Once upon a time, this company was a business company, and its consumer was a sort of add-on. Today, the consumer business is as big or bigger than the business side of it. So we're very committed to all those segments across New Zealand, and clearly we move investment where we think the best return can be achieved, and the best advantages can be maintained. We've always seen advantage in being a total telco player in the country. So, I can't speak on behalf of the shareholder or the board, but I come back to the point: gravity will always work, and I will always be in front of the board talking to our performance and the amount of money we're putting in and the number of customers we have.
You've recently been working with North Power, which is one of the smaller fibre groups, and on offering services over the network, because they're an electricity company and has not really that experience with the other side of this. Do you see yourself as becoming a services provider and more of a content provider, perhaps?
Yeah, I mean North Power. I give full credit to. They've come from zero experience now to one of the more experienced network providers in the company. Now that that partnership and that journey for them started 4 years ago, when we partnered with them building their fibre network business. And we had an exclusive 12-month opportunity to sell on that network, and we've really enjoyed the partnership. They have been a very determined and a very community-focused organisation. Clearly, they will continue under the UFB to consumers, and we hope to provide that service to them, and we will be in that area. But TelstraClear won't give up its network. The network that consumers sees to their house is only a small fraction of the real core, and that's the backbone. That's the stuff that has to run up and down the country.
Which is still going to be a key role.
It's an absolute key role, and we won't give up our network. We Defence, IRD, all our corporate customers all have their own fibre. And we've built it to them, as has Geni to the ones who compete with us. So we don't intend to walk away from our network or our investment here. Clearly there's ways that the government can do things that we have no choice about that may see a declining investment in New Zealand. I simply don't know. But we're very committed to this country and to all the customers we have.
Under structural separation, it's possible that Telecom retail might have its restrictions on foreign ownership lifted. Would Telstra potentially be in the market to buy it?
I think a lot of New Zealanders haven't got their head around, and actually a lot of people in the industry don't really understand what's going to happen, which is you're going to have 2 separate companies with 2 separate boards and potentially 2 separate listings. Part of the problem with being able to comment on UFB is all of this is in secret. So today I don't know if there's going to be any allowance for joint ownership. I don't know if there's going to be any special deals done between Telecom, retail, whatever they call themselves. I suspect there'll be a new name and a new brand by Chorus and Chorus. But clearly Telstra never stops looking at opportunities around the world and in New Zealand for investment. And the issue, I guess, for us, frankly, is if this goes through, we will have to look at all options available to us. Until we see the actual nature of the way in which those companies are set up and their shareholdings and investment, and whether the government protects its network again by ensuring people can't invest in companies that could upset the apple cart, it's really hard to comment on that. And for us here, our focus is on serving our customers and making this business work. For my owners, their focus will be on things like that. I just don't know really.
Alternatively, Telstra has significant network assets, and particularly the HFC network, which we've discussed. And I've already asked this question, but I'll just ask it again. Is it possible that the future could include the sale of the HFC network to Chorus?
I had a strategy guy that worked for me that said never say never. I don't know. It's possible. Anything's possible. Everything comes down to economics and price and good deals, really.